Welcome to Balanced Body and Beyond. I am here in Delaware visiting my brother at his home. It is hot, humid, but I just finished an amazing, beautiful run, and I love running in new places. But after my runs, I usually like to do a quick 5, 6, 7, 8 minute cool down, stretch, active yoga routine. So today I want to share that with you. If you'd like to join me, roll out your mat or wherever you are, use some soft ground, hard ground, and let's do this routine together. Coming to the front of the mat, our feet are together. Inhale, lifting up. And then from here, I'm going side to side, just a little lateral bend. So note to self, you can do yoga in your running clothes. You can do yoga in your pajamas. You can do yoga in anything you'd like to wear. Inhale, lift. We're going to come into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale. All right, for the purpose of today, most everything we do as far as patterns will be 3 to 5. You'll see what I'm talking about. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive down. Let's hold our forward fold. A few hip rocks. Cooling down, lengthening the muscles that I just stretched and worked really hard. Hold here. Inhale, half lift. And then as we fold, we're going to take our left leg behind us to a long, low lunge, opening up our hips. Keeping our left hand grounded, our right arm is going to go up and down, like I said, 3 to 5 times. Inhaling and lifting, rotating, big stretch. Not to mention, we have a 3-hour drive home later on today, so this quick little routine is going to be just perfect to get my body ready for that. And it'll be just perfect to do it again. Hold here, hands down at the end of our car ride. From here, we're going to rise up and then plant our foot back. Now we're in Warrior One, holding in Warrior One, crossing fingers over elbows, 3 to 5 twists, looking over your right shoulder. So if you do 3 repetitions, maybe you hold them a little bit longer. Awesome. Hold here. Arms up. Pick up your back heel, all your toes forward, and we're going to fold. Again, 3 to 5 passes. You let your forehead drop towards your knee, find your balance, and rise. Yep, you could even do this if you did just come back from your run. You could keep your shoes on. I prefer always to be in bare feet because I think I get a much better stretch through the muscles of my feet, and I activate the muscles of my feet that I might not have activated while running. Hold here, standing lunge, and then we're going to rotate to Warrior Two. So we're going to pull our back heel all the way in and set Warrior Two. We're going to come in and out of Warrior Two, opening our hips, right? Going from Warrior One, a closed hip pose, to Warrior Two, an open hip pose. Going to try to attack the whole body here with a full body stretch. Hold here in Warrior Two. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward for triangle. And then in this triangle, we're going to circle our arm. Doesn't matter which direction. Maybe you do one direction and then change directions. But 3 to 5 arm circles while in triangle. Loosening up through the muscles of the neck, shoulders. Hold your triangle. And then come on down to your low lunge, which is where it all began. Excellent. Both feet back. We're in a high plank, and from high plank, let's lower our chest down. Point your toes for cobra. Lift your chest for upward dog. Maybe take 3 to 5 breaths here, whether you're in cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Once again, 3 to 5 breaths. Look to the back of your mat. Let your head hang and just feel that stretch. Feet move forward. Inhale, half lift. And when we fold, we are going to send our left leg behind us now and go through that same routine with the left leg behind us. So we started in low lunge, and we're going to incorporate our Spider-Man. Right hand stays grounded, left arm lifts 3 to 5 times. That would correlate to 3 to 5 breath cycles. As we breathe, a full breath pattern, inhaling and exhaling with every movement pattern. And once you learn this routine, you can then go to your own pace, your own speed. You can stretch it out for a whole hour if you want. Both hands down. Rising up into a standing lunge. And then pivoting your back foot so we can bend our front knee and set warrior one. Relax your shoulders. Huge stretch here through our hip flexor and quadricep, which I know I just worked real hard. Fingertips cross over your elbows, and then we add our twist. So we're trying to work three-dimensionally around the spine, from our lateral bends that we were in standing to our Spider-Mans, feeling that rotation, and then our twist here in warrior one. Hold warrior one, reset. Pick up your back heel. Lift your back heel, find your balance, and fold. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lifting. Yep, getting our forward flexion, strengthening through our hips, right? Really pack it all in through this routine. And you could do this routine as a lunch break routine, an evening routine, a morning routine. Hold here. Moving into warrior two, pivot your back foot. I'm going to creep my back foot out just a little wider. Look over your front hand, and then we'll come in and out 3 to 5 times. Inhaling, watching that your front knee tracks your front toes. Holding here, warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Reach forward, create space so when you hinge, you got a little triangular pattern between your bottom arm and your front leg. And let's circle the top arm. Now, because this is a shorter routine, you may feel inclined to go fast, but you don't have to. Hold your triangle. We'll come down to our low lunge. Send both feet back. Let's lower our chest. Inhale for cobra, perhaps up dog. Either way, we'll hold it 3 to 5 breath cycles. Exhale, downward dog. Maybe you pedal out the feet, shift the weight. Maybe you take child's pose, but there will be a place for that here at the end, which we are just about to. Hold here, push both heels down, and then we're going to come to our knees. Inhale, lift. Open wide, and we're going to take some bows while pushing the hips back. Some deeper flexion for the knees. Hip thrusts, chest opens. Strengthen your back as you retract your shoulder blades together. Open and hold. Arms come down. Have a seat on your mat. We'll take our legs into a straddle. Good. Side bend. Just holding here, looking under our arm, dropping our left shoulder down to our left thigh. Flex your feet, toes up. And then let's try that on the other side. Coming up, let's send our legs out in front. One leg crosses over the other. It doesn't matter which leg. Let's just take a stretch here. While I am often an advocate for longer stretches, longer routines to get just a deeper effect, sometimes that's not what our lives permit. So use your time wisely. Change 3 to 5 breath cycles. That might have been a little bit longer, but that's probably just because it felt good for my body. So important to stretch. before and after active workouts. And to finish out, I'm going to end in child's pose. If you would like to end some other way, you can lay on your back. Take a stretch from the back side of your body. Maybe set an intention. Feel good with what you just accomplished. And slowly rising. You can have a seat for a moment, any which way you want. Thank you guys for joining me today for this very short, brief yoga routine. Great for any time, but for me today, after a phenomenal run here on the seashore of Delaware. Thank you. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.